Hey, what's up, guys? Cool Dude here, and today I am playing on the map Slums with the N94. I haven't put up a Slums gameplay in a while. I've been doing all my nuclear series and all that shit with the SMGs, the ARs. Well, that came to a wrap. It's all done. It's a close. Every weapon is already completed. Now I'm just gonna go back to just getting regular gameplays and just doing what I need to do. And as you can see, it's slums, so I dropped the triple nuclear on this map, so I'm just going to do the same thing for a double, which is obviously what this video is. It's a double, and this isn't 6v6. It is noticeably harder to get a double nuclear in 6v6 hardpoint than it is inside a multi-team. As a multi-team, besides the competition not being as difficult, it's just a lot easier for you and your boys to control the spawn. You can just trap both teams within the spawn together, and then they eventually kind of secretly team up to try to go after you for the most part. But 6v6, the hard point is not the game mode to go for a double nuclear. I would say 6v6 domination if they don't quit, or ground war for effect if they don't quit either. But domination, 6v6 hard point, too much quitting, way too much shit happening. Just there's too many factors into what's gonna happen with this. But what I want to talk about for the video is, boy, that kid is bad. But besides that, this is what I talk about with this video, is what this is looking like right now. Next week, I start shoulder pads and helmets for football from 4 to 8. This week was already 4 to 8, which worked out because I still had all these gameplays saved up. The video you are watching right now is a recent gameplay from the past 3 or 4 days, which was done. Now, what I've been doing is, because I'm barely on anymore. For the most I play every day now is about 2 hours a day. So I've just been playing League on a separate account, going for master rank again, and that's pretty much what it's gonna be for a little bit. So for, like I said in my past video, for a little bit, it's not gonna be my name tag getting gameplays anymore. It's gonna be my boys' gameplays, or a couple of my boys' gameplays. So that's gonna be up on my channel. They don't have channels, so I'm just gonna write their names in the description when I get it. As you can see, this one is mine. Now, just some tips about getting a double nuclear, because some people sent me a direct message on YouTube asking me the best strategic positions to get a double nuclear. And what I could say is, when you're getting a double nuclear, and this is only if you're in a full party, you want to make sure everyone in your party is using your regular UAV, counter UAV VSAT, the one that avoids quitting. 2, you have a constant VSAT. 3, you have them constantly counter UAV'd so they can't see their radar at all. 2, you want to do it with a gun you're comfortable with. You want to do it with a gun that you can get a single nuclear with in under 4.5 minutes. Do not attempt this if you cannot get a nuclear in under or just about 4.5 minutes. That's what I find, is if you can get your first nuke under 4.5 minutes, you have plenty of time to get the second one. Usually what's going to happen with the second one, you're not going to get the second one as fast as the first one. Except in my triple nuclear video, my second one was faster than my first one, and my third one was slower than my second one, which is actually kind of shocking, because usually when people go for triples, the third is usually the fastest, the second the slowest, the first is also the fastest. Now, if you can't get your nuclear within that certain time span, then you're not ready to go for a double nuclear, triple nuclear, quad nuclear. Just if you're taking 5 minutes to get one nuke, you need to reevaluate your gameplay. It's not because you're not a good player per se. It's just because you don't know the spawns, you don't know the choke points. You chose the wrong spot to stand. Now, the way to figure out these spawns, besides watching a YouTube video like watching me, how I go from cop car to dumpster on the other side of the map, I always have someone with me just in case I get a bad spawn, because I know when I'm on cop car they spawn inside cafe. Now, this was a exact 4.5 minutes, so I knew I could go for the double here. Now, my second one should be a lot faster than my first one. If you just think about the numbers here, actually 5 minutes, yeah, I get this one in about 4 minutes as well. So 2 4-minute nukes in one match. Now, what I was saying before was, if you're taking more than 6 minutes to get a nuclear, obviously if the kids are not very good, they're losing all their gunfights, just go back and don't be afraid to watch your gameplay. Bring somebody with you that's actually pretty good at the game. Someone that constantly can get a nuclear, someone that gets a lot of double nuclear, such as myself. You can even ask me to come. I'll give you some tips on what you did wrong, how to help you out a little bit. And when you go to watch your gameplay, you want to see where you're setting up. you want to actually look where the other team is spawning. Like, you see how they're spawning all the way over there on that side of the map? Well, then that means maybe it's time for you to run over there. But you know, if you push over there, the other spawn's left open, they're going to spawn behind you. So push halfway. If you push halfway, they'll spawn behind you, but they're still spawning on the other side. Keep pushing forward. Just keep making some forward. Don't be that guy that I make the mistake to myself. He runs forward about 30 steps, then decides to run back those 30 steps, and he loses some time. That's just some of the other things that you need to watch out for. And the other thing, too, is you need to know the spawn boundaries. On Hijack, for example, when you're on back Zodiac, where the Zodiac boats are, the two black boats in the back of the map where pool is, if you push past the two little arches that make up the boat towards the door where the second hard point is, if you push past that, sometimes the spawn flips a little bit. You get a bad spawn. So you just want to watch out for that. Certain guns work better on certain maps. Obviously, if you use this head glitch that I'm on right now, you might want to use an FAL. But when you get into that type of situation right there, you want a full auto weapon. Personally, the FAL works best on the spawn trap on this map. But like I said, choose a gun you're comfortable with. I'm really comfortable with the FAL. But I'm also really comfortable with the AN because I like getting these two pieces over there. But if you had an FAL, if you're going to do this, try to stay away from a red dot. Just a sheer tip I could give you is stay away from a red dot site. Sometimes when kids are getting slapped like this, they like to just do whatever they can to push out. So they'll start throwing EMP grenades for absolutely no reason at all. So if you have a red dot sight on your weapon, you get EMP'd, you know how it just disappears. Especially if you're using an FAL, man, it's the worst feeling in the world to die 2 relentlesses in one match. It's happened to me because you kept getting EMP'd and you switched to hardwire too late. Another tip I just want to give for perk setup as well is you're going to want toughness so you can win those gunfights. Well, this is just in case they get a bad spawn. You don't know what's going to happen. You want to just prevent that bad spawn. So if they get a bad spawn, you want your toughness on. So, you know, in case they get first shot, something doesn't work in your favor, you know, maybe you miss a couple shots, maybe the connection's screwed up, maybe some kid joined in with a 2-bar, you're not too comfortable with the connection, so you want to use toughness for that. You want to back off. When I'm on a 20 right here, my boy said he was going to lure some guys out, so I back off too many of them. You don't want to challenge anything. Remember, your enemy isn't so much the other players. If you were capable of getting a 4-minute, 4.5 minute nuclear on them, they're not a problem. It's the time limit that's against you. So you just want to keep your eye on the time limit. That's it. There's a time to push and there's a time to delay. When you're on a brutal, you know, there's a minute left. You want to just, a minute left. You have a lot of time if you're in the spawn. If you're not in the spawn, time to go balls to the wall, risk it. I'd rather die one off. With 10 seconds left than with 10 seconds left not push and not get it at all. Now, the other tip I could just give to you too is you want to use flagjack in case grenades come in. You just want to watch out for the grenades. It's gonna be that's a real kill streak ender right there. C4 as well. Throw some C4s in the spawn, give you a few extra kills. Shave some time off the clock when you go for your nuke. The other tip I could just give you real quick as well before the video ends is run tac mask. I don't run it. I've died off some nuclears because of it. It's just whatever makes you comfortable. I get hit by stuns a lot, but I just don't feel like a third perk's really necessary. This has been a double nuclear with Cool Dude on Slums. Shout out to my boy Rapid AR, Kill 11, all my OMG Visions, and Igloo Builder wasn't even in my party, but shout out to him too. Congratulations and thank you, other team. Chris 1210002. Thank you for being in this lobby. And your boy 7 to 65. Congratulations. Thank you.